Well, some of this music's not my normal stuff. Okay. Well, let me see what I can do about that. There we go. Yeah. Sorry. Let me flip the screen over here too. My normal source of music is down for some maintenance, so I'm trying to kind of circumvent it. But there's gonna be some songs in there that aren't normal, typical me. And I'm finishing up some jelly beans, so you know it's been a day. All right. Anyway, welcome in all. It's been a long day. It's been a long night. Been dealing with a sick dog. Been just working. And then, of course, as always, I get a text from my wife as soon as I start streaming. There we go. All right, so that's responded. Hey, Andy B, welcome in. Mork, welcome in. Zode, welcome in all. I'm going to try to get up a little bit. I'm going to try to get some energy going. I don't know. That's why I'm eating jelly beans. I typically don't do that, but you know, it's just been a day. You know, when you get woken up at about 2:30 in the morning by a dog howling, it just does not bode for a great day. My poor old gal, she was having some stomach issues last night, and well, about 2:30 in the morning, she decided she was going to howl or she was going to explode. So of course I get up, and it's 27 degrees outside. So you go outside, you walk into that, and you just kind of naturally just wake up a little bit. Then, of course, in the process of doing that, I'm the only one home, and I've got two dogs here because my wife and my son are both gone. So I've got my son's dog. My son's dog wakes up and thinks, oh, people are up. It must be morning time. So she wants to go out, but she is still kind of in that puppy phase. She's almost a year old. She's still in the puppy phase though, and well, she thinks it's playtime. Hey, Vega, what's going on? So she thinks it's playtime. 3 o'clock in the morning, this old guy here doesn't want to play with a puppy. But I got a little bit of sleep back after that, but man, oh day. No problem, man. Take care. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the follow over on Twitch. So yeah, it's been a day. I have tried. I've got a couch here in my office. I have tried a couple times to get over on that sucker and take a nap. I wasn't actually going to stream tonight, but here we are. We're going to try to do some Battlegrounds. We may or may not be successful. We're sitting M1. At least we were earlier. It's not going to update and tell me now, but that we can click here. Yeah, we're sitting in M1, which is nice. I'll take it. Good start to the season. We'll see if we can't move up into C6. Hopefully we can move up some. If not, we'll move back. And well, it'll be what it'll be. Then we can't do anything about it. But hope everybody else is having a great day. I want to hear about your great days. I want to hear about great pulls. I want to know how many super duper resources you've got. And I am so damn glad they kept that name as super duper. It's got me pumped. I don't know why. I do know why, actually. When I was a kid, I lived outside of Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, which just happens to have Hershey Park. And my favorite roller coaster at the time was the Super Duper Looper. So there we go. I think that's why I like the Super Duper Crystal. 1 a.m. Well, you're going to bed about the same time I woke up last night. So anyway, I'm going to flip over big screen. And there we go. So yeah, I am so glad they actually did keep the name Super Duper. It tickles me. I don't know, like I said, I know why, but it just tickles me. It's just one of those names that has stuck with me forever and a day. Anyway, how's that puppy thinking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, it's. I'm old, and I need my beauty rest. 2 a.m. there, so you're in. Let's see, that's either France, Spain, Iceland, or a country in between. Netherlands. Okay, I knew it. I was trying to think up and down through, and I couldn't remember which ones were 6 hours off. So, well, it's good to know you're in the Netherlands. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what it is. We're gonna jump in there. If Battlegrounds doesn't go well, and we may do it anyway. We may do live war. May jump in. I got recoils on. We'll jump in and do live war. We can do a little bit of arena. I got to finish that up. That may be tomorrow morning. Hey, and guess what? Everybody's favorite side quest, the Lunar New Year poker event, has reset. And guess what? You only need 137,000 points again. It's fun, isn't it? So, that's on the agenda. Sometime between now and the end of the night, we will open up those 128 red envelopes, get a bunch of gold and useless other stuff. We can speculate on the Friday live stream, because I believe it's coming this Friday. We already pushed 50K. I've hit. I done both of them over the 130, over about 140,000 on both of them. The first one was fine because I got what is it? Water, however you want to say it, a couple times. Yeah, let's see, scoring points. It doesn't have it in here, but I got that a couple times, which is like 26,000 points. So that really made that grind easy. This last time, I got jack. I didn't even get 4 of the metal, or 5 of the metal at any point in time. So you can tell that the score wasn't great. And I managed to get the whole way through it. It was tough. I had to finish it up this morning, and that is not a fun game mode when you're not getting good hands. It's just no fun to do. So we're gonna do what's a little fun. Luck, yeah, that's about what I get. I get 5 fires. My luck is I'll get 2 of the earth tree, whatever you want to call it, the little tree, green tree thing. I'll get 2 of those in the opening hand. Yes, okay, I can get 3 or 4. I can get 3 or 4. Don't ever see them again. And then you get nothing. Well, you get 75 points. Woohoo! Did 170K. Whoa! Oh!
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you. You know that. I hope you do.
Well, he's proud of you. I'm just going to sit there and say you're a little bit. Opening hand is 2 dirt, 2 fire, 1 tree. My favorite opening hand is when you get 1 of each. And then it's like, okay, what the hell do I do here? You do 4, you leave the tree, and you get nothing. Let me know if the music's too loud, because like I said, I have it coming from a different source. So I don't know if it's too loud or not. Let me know if game sound is too soft. I may have to adjust a little bit, because the app I normally use is broken right at the moment. Looks like Madeline Pryor can't be moved during special attacks. She gets a passive, special, and extra. I'm going to eat some more jelly beans. Yeah, it's usually what I do too, Bama. Lovely. I love champions when they put new mechanics in. It's always so much fun. Always works great. All right. Enough of the jelly beans, enough of the talking. Oh, trust me, there's some songs in here that are definitely more metal than I am. Well, let's see. As long as if she counters Serpent, can she counter Dark Phoenix. That's the one I'm more worried about. Serpent's got a lot of counters out there now. All right, let's focus. Now you have one of everything. There you go. That's the perfect hand. Hey, Gabber Khan, thank you for the sub. All right, we gotta focus. We gotta focus. Focus. I'm telling you, my attention span tonight, it's gonna be tough. This is going to be, it's gonna be a bad night. I can sense it, but we're gonna try anyway. Who else do we want to get rid of here? Who do we not want to fight? Yeah, we'll take, oh, I guess that's it. We'll leave Photon in there, although I should have banned Photon. Let's see, he banned, okay, we're gonna go here. I'll be nice, I will salute. He also has passive GG. I hope it's a little bit stronger than Dracula's. Dracula, if you stub your big toe, does more damage than what that stupid degen does. We're gonna go there. I hate not taking that Juggy, but hey, it's a rank 5 Paviter. That's good to know. That's good to know. We're not going to pass it up twice. Not today. I like Drac. I just don't, I know you can hold heavy to get the dire degen or whatever it's called. I just wish they hadn't made it a light intercept. Yeah, that would make him worthwhile. Or if you could just be hold heavy to get it to activate, or the light intercept. I just wish they had made another mechanic for it. Kind of like what they did with Absman. Do medium, light, medium to activate it, or something just along those lines. I think that would be appropriate. That would be good. I don't know if this will work or not. We're gonna try it. I don't know if I've taken Frank or tried. I don't really think I've ever fought Frank, to be honest. Is Frank Incinerate immune? You would almost think he would be. What the heck was that? What the heck were you doing? I mean, I know he doesn't stop, but the whole, it was like he was having what I call like the little seizure in the corner. You'll see him every once in a while. They'll just stand there. They don't know if they're going to come out or not. But because he can't stop, it just was doing this. Well, at least it was quick. It wasn't pretty. Could have done that prettier, but I think even with the time, since it's taking him that long, he's going to have lost a little bit. Yeah. Or when that would be good too. They would do, there's got to be something in there. He doesn't hit hard, and he's not a good defender. So I know there's probably some utility in there somewhere, but you know what? I think we're gonna go here. I know he's gonna use Cassie, but we're gonna try something. I am not an Absman player. What mode would I have to be in for Absman on this? I'm just gonna leave it in the standard. I think you probably should go to Frostbite, Incinerate, Energy Resistance. Deals energy, burst damage. Let's go Magma. I don't know if that's right or not. I really don't, but because of the energy resistance. I'm not an Absman guy. I took him to rank 4, but well, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you know. Oh well, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. So you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna be stupid. Oh, we got him down. I really didn't have anybody for him. I could have done Juggy, but yeah, I kind of figured that's the way that fight was gonna go. Now, I kind of have a little bit of the advantage. Or do I? No, I don't. I needed to do something different there. Oh well, so we lose the first one. It's okay. I don't know. Paviter against her is not that great. Hey, Reverse Flash number 1. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to start some damage rolling. I know this is going to push her to a special 2, and that's fine. Because I think we're just going to try. I think we're just going to try to finish her off that way. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Mr. Lee Boyce! That's not a gifted, man! I do like your little workout guy, though. He's really sexy. The little headband. About as much hair as I got. I know it's supposed to be a pair, but you know. Thank you, Lee. W's in the chat for Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee? That's somebody else, I think. Let's see if it updates on my little thingy at the top. It's supposed to. Wow, he did pretty darn good. He did pretty darn good. If we're in Celestial, we may just stop. We may call it a night. Did we hit C6? Did we hit C6? We're done for the season. Oh, you mean the scores are going to go up? Oh, darn. But you know what? You know what? There you go. Oh, okay, it updated there. There you go. Okay. Let's keep rolling. I'll take a C6. Okay. Streamlabs, you and I are going to have a conversation here. Why is it not up there? Or did it come in through another method? Interesting, it's not showing in here. Streamlabs does weird things from time to time. I don't know. Ever since they broke Lee broke the gifted number, I'm still having them try to fix it. Let me turn it up so I can hear it. It's 80s rock. Well, sort of. Oh, it's a sticker. That's why. Yeah, my tracker doesn't get stickers or catch the sticker thing. It catches super chats and other things, but not stickers. Hopefully they update it. Yeah, you broke the counter. I've gone back and forth with them. They're like, "Are you sure he's gifted that?" I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, he's done it. He's done it. I can verify it. I want them to get it fixed, though. Whoa! Oh, good God! Good googly moogly why? See there, that caught it that time. What are you doing, man? You are just... Huh? Lee, I owe you a beer sometime. I owe you more than that. I owe you a case. Next time I come to Canada and I'm in your neck of the woods, I'm going to get you a keg. That's one can for Canadians, but, you know. Right? You guys drink about a keg of beer. When you say you're going to have a beer, it's about a keg's worth, right? And you're all, wearing the plaid lumberjack shirts and just pick that whole keg up by hand and... Yeah, it does the conversion. I need that conversion or else I wouldn't know what the heck was going on. And I have got nothing so far for that Nico, so... Okay, we've got to find somebody for Nico. Sounds pretty accurate. Okay, good. Good, that's what I thought. That was always what I thought. So, may need to do a re-roll in this last round. Possibly, but I didn't select Claire. Okay. I got a plan. Just you wait. You're going to see something. You're going to see, if it comes down to it, you're going to see something. No, I didn't see it, Kurt. I've got to go out and look. It's been a day. That's all I'm going to say. Mork, how'd you do on that hand that you swapped 5? Oh, why'd you throw that? You blew what I was gonna do, you big silly machine. Whoop. Well, now I've messed up. Now I've messed up. Needed to go one more heavy. Needed to build some more power. Hey, we didn't mess up. We didn't mess up at all. It went all according to plan. You people and your naysaying and all that. Get lucky every once in a while. We're gonna go Nick here. I've got to play this way. Okay. We're gonna go here. He's gonna go there. Okay, that's good so far. Apparently your beer's stronger. It is. Americans get watered down beer. I should have gone to special 2. But we're going to try 2 special 1s. Oops. Now we're kind of screwed. We have messed up, boys and girls. Oh, now we've really messed up. Nice parry there. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Now we've got a plan. We have a plan. Don't know if it's a good plan. In fact, I know it's not a good plan, but... Oh, my friend. My buddy. Okay, that worked out. Hopefully works out a little bit better than I was hoping. Okay. Let's see if we can actually do this fight for a change. What do you think? First time. That is by far my best high evolutionary fight. I didn't even take the combo boom thingy. It ended all on fire. That's not too bad. Alrighty, Mork. Take care, man. First time. First time. Crappy days more often. Let's see, did we move up to C5? No. We're close. No, we're not. No, we're not. Who are you kidding? Who are you kidding? We're not even close. Yeah, Koya every once in a while. I mean, I think that's my first high evolutionary takedown where I did not take the combo detonation. Ever. Like, Event Quest, Alliance War, BGs, you name it. I think that's the first time. I don't know what I did. I don't think I could do it again. Zemo, did I say hi? I'm too tired to remember if I said hi 30 seconds ago. Okay. This is rarefied air up in here for me. Having that thing that says D6 there by my name. Don't get used to it.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why?
Hey, Big Phil, what's going on? Doing some late night driving, huh? Well, I don't envy you there. Zode. Oh, Zode. You know what? The hell with it. Drive a truck? Well, just be careful out there on the road, man. Be careful. There's no hope here. GG's, Cantona, you got me out drafted. We'll go ahead and drop her down first. This is a throw. I got to save the Mystics. I got to save Wolfie there in case he puts down Thing. And Wolfie's not that fast against Yelena here, so. Come on. I don't have much hope in this because Britain is already dead. I was just hoping the red damage and the incinerates might do more than what they're doing. And now she goes into reversal mode. I mean, I could do this if it was a regular fight, but being in Battlegrounds, yeah, ain't no way. Hey, and we got parried again. That's twice I've been parried by her. Yeah, there was no way. No way at all. Now here's our only hope. And I think he knows Juggy can take Solvark quicker than Black Widow can take Dark Phoenix. He is the Claire master. But we're going to try something. We're going to try. Okay. I had to go quick. I had to push her to that special too. I didn't want to, but problem is now he can put either Thing or Serpent down, and there's not much of a counter. I did what I could there. I took it to 3 rounds. I stretched it out to 3. It's the best I was going to do. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, somebody. Maybe he falls asleep playing. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've got to. I've got to whoop anything he's got left, and I've got to put this guy down. Come on, throw it. Thank you, I needed the fear. Throw right away. Yeah, we made it. We made him earn it. GG's, Cantona. So close. Why? Why?
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Oh well. Oh well. That was a good. I mean, it was reasonable. I don't know if I could have done Serpent any better than that. I mean, definitely not 99.9% health. And I don't think I could have done it. I could have done it a little bit quicker if he would have thrown a special. That would have taken it down to maybe 48, 49 seconds because I didn't have to bait that long. But, yeah, oh well. Best I could do. It gives me confidence, nonetheless. I mean, that gives me confidence even in a loss. Hey, Faust, what's going on? I mean, one of the best in the biz to steal somebody's name right there. Oh, well. And back down to Mysterium we go. Fun while it lasted. I enjoyed my time in Celestial 6. It was a good place to visit. I don't think I want to stay there. It was just a nice place to visit. I'm going to leave that. Whoever banned it, banned. Oh, Yelena. That's fine. Hey, Triz, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. I guess I gotta go that way. I'm not getting a great draft here coming up with counters for things that he's getting. Zode has. I think Zode's got a rank 4. I believe Mr. Zode has a rank 4 one. This is dumb. 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 Can I say this is dumb? No, I don't have enough defenders. Yeah, he don't work for this. He don't work for this. I've got 21 power stings on me though. 23. I'm gonna see if they'll all drop off eventually. Hey, I can throw a special. I had fumble. That is the dumbest thing. It would have been better going hood. I don't know what to do here now. I think I lose. I think I won 2 and then lose 2. Hey, Potatomaru. Let's see, got 7-star jugs from Exalted Crystal. Hey, there you go. That's a good way to start the day. I thought for sure I had to parry. Well, I should get a few of those. I should heal back up to full. It's not going to be a big deal. Not going to be too big of a deal. I don't think I win though. Especially if he's not going to come at me and throw a special. He's going to throw another special, yep. He did everything he could in this fight to slow it down just enough. That stinkies. You got an R5 Yelena. Ooh. Ooh. I bet you she puts a hurting on things. Well, here we drop below 100 points. We started off well. I don't know, Storm. I would have that would require me reading. I'll find out in the live stream. This person changed their name from something else. They keep sending me friendlies all day. Who's this person? Tony Stark? I have no idea. You know what? We're going to try. Guessed wrong. Oh, I've fought this guy before. That's the only way that I know them, is I have fought him before, but I don't know him. If that makes any sense. Yeah, a lot of that stuff, Storm, is just I kind of wait. And it makes more sense when it's in game and you see it. I know those shards that we got today are for the box. The box is one of the 6 champions. You know, the Hit Monkey, whoever else was in that group of 6. You know what? I'm gonna go there. And we're going to go there. I don't know what I'm doing in this match, but you know, what else is new? I forgot there was 3 hits in that. I don't care. Just... We shouldn't have won that. I messed that fight up. That special didn't help that I got that one little combo in there, but then messing up the special 2 hit number. I thought I had planned that outright, but I guess not. Night, Andy. I was hoping he was going to go gentle there, because gentle can do havoc. Hey, Eric, I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, Adam. There we go. Climb back up. That was clean. I tried to die so bad. I didn't really want to go special 3 there at the end, but it got pushed there, and well, it worked. No, the Battle of the Grounds is going well. I lost to Cantona, barely. I mean, I like this match. I mean, this one I threw. I don't think there's anybody that I had that could have countered Yelena. Juggy can't. I wasn't going to put Britain down against her. Claire, maybe. Whoopi probably could have. But then I get into who would I have used here. Maybe then Juggy, but that's not a good fight at all, because you have to go to special 3, and well, so I don't know. Felt good. Yeah, I didn't have long shot them. Hey, Sohaib. Hold it. Ah, there it is. Sorry, I did miss it. I saw the "What's up, Sohaib?" and I figured you were here, but I didn't see it. All right. Here's the deal. We win this next one. We're gonna go do something else. Because I'm not gonna push my luck. I know I'm doing a 200-point push, but 200 points gets me into C5, and I don't think or close to it. Yeah, it would. It would get me into C5, and I don't know if I'm good, but I'm not C5 good. Unless it wants to match me with a bunch of people below me that have no rosters and are blind. I'd be fine with that. If it wants to match me with all the people that play this game and are blind, I'd take it. It would be okay. Like this guy here, I get the feeling he's not blind. I don't know why. I just get that feeling. But there's like two freaking Mystic Champions left, and he gets one of the ones that can do it easy. It's only a 640. Come on. Would you flippin' special? I just knew for sure he was going to throw that special one there at the end. I should have gone for a special 2 near the end instead of a special 1, but because I could have gone 5-hit combo, striker, 5-hit combo, probably pushed him to a special 2, and that would have finished it. but it still worked out. Wow, with Deathless Guillotine, huh? Maybe I need to take her to rank 3 and throw her in. Oh well, I mean, it's the best I could do with it. Hey, Aaron. I thought about putting Jean down. Probably should have. Couldn't get enough eggs. I think I'll lose that. That one makes me mad. I couldn't get enough going. So that put me back down to where I started tonight. I was at 108. I'm up 5 points. Okay. Let's see if we drop under 100. kind of makes me mad. That one. If I would have put Gene, do you think it would have been better to put Gene down there on defense? That's the only thing I could think that I could have done different, was put Gene down on defense. Not passing up Hood. Give me the opportunity, give me the chance for, hey, Natelyn 18, thank you for the follow. Hey, Polo T Merchant, thank you for the follow, and I'm MTG. Thank you for the follow. I butchered that, but there you go. I'm assuming that's an I, could be an L. No, not for this meta. Normally, I would say yes. For this meta, I'm gonna say no. I think I'm gonna go there and there, just because I don't. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's an L? Okay. Hey, Lee, thank you for the 5. Oop, not the pain, not the pain. That one was on the wrong screen. Yeah, pretty much there, so I... LMTG. Okay. Okay, that's good there. Now, he has no Mystic currently, so let's go there. Watch this. I say that. Now watch this round. Okay, good. Just pulled Hood and Basic 660. You got to take him up, Zode. And thank you, Lee. Thank you again. Thank you, Lees. Lees. Plural. The plural Lees. Here's an issue. Not who I wanted to put down there. I ran out of time as I was thinking. So I'm screwed here. I'm kind of screwed here. I wasn't ready for the special one. I had that fight won. Now I'm screwed. Completely. Well, not completely, but it's not gonna be easy. I'd like to say I pulled a Zode. Play on MTG because my IGN. Ah, okay, cool. Hey, Talus02, thank you for following. Hey, Nick, lead us to the promised land, baby. Be a pain in the butt. Be the Nick Fury we all know and love that loves to throw special ones. Lock in. Okay. Let's do this. What the heck? No freaking way. I had that. All that had to happen was that heavy to land, and that was a beautiful fight. Now I don't even stand a chance. Just needed that heavy to land, and it was a beautiful fight. I held on to it half a second too long. It can do Brit really good. That's good to know. Yeah, but Hoagland can heal up. He had to have disconnected and come back. I mean that's the only scenario there that I can see that happening. He never does the heavy refresh. I should take a look at it then. I typically don't on the special one, but I knew Hulkling can take Nick pretty fast. He had to have gotten disconnected. Yeah, fight time 7 seconds. He got disconnected. I feel bad for him. But not that bad. Anyway. Why? Why? Why do they always put him there? Hate him. Whoa! 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 What's going on? Gentlemen! What are you doing? Incinerate bleed. I think we may take path 9 and just play around a little bit. We're probably only going to be able to do a couple of the fights because I'm not using energy refills in the off season, but I want to see something. Filter. Who is both incinerate and bleed immune? Penny is both incinerate and bleed immune, is she not? Prowler is both incinerate and bleed immune. Penny's poison. Okay. 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 Kushala is? That's good to know as well. This one may take a minute. Well, the problem is, I want to... Nah, we're not going to take that path. Starts getting too freaky in there. Ironheart, somebody, Iron... I'm just tired of taking the same path all the damn time. I don't know, we'll look at it later. I mean, I could do 10 fights with my normal team. You know, I can come in here... And if I was doing this for real... Oh, Rob, man, I am so sorry. You got disconnected, didn't you? Man, I said I feel bad, and I do. I hate... You got the... I'm willing to bet you got the unknown error. Based on the timing of it. So I could do Ironheart. Probably bring Gene or somebody in for that. Ironheart. Mole Man. Ironheart. Ooh. Probably end up Gene there, since Ironheart wouldn't work. Mole Man. Ironheart, Ironheart, Ironheart. So 50-second fight, full health. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be. And I kind of tried to rush mine and took a hit. I feel for you, man. Been there, done that. So, yeah, I mean, I could do my typical team, but I want to try something different in the off season. So I was thinking of bringing in Kingpin and Hood to do this right path. But that fight right there gets a little tricky with those two. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do path 6. I could do Ironheart, Ironheart, Hood, Ironheart, Hood. I don't know where I'm going to use Kingpin in it. I don't know. I mean, I've got a way to do 10 fights. I just don't want to do it. So we're not. So we're not. That's the way I'm going to handle it. Because I was thinking about using Prowler for Gene there. That is kind of a pain in the butt node, though. Oh yeah, that's kind of why I want to look at it and have fun. I have fun in the regular season anyway. But you know, we may look at taking a different path than Path 4. Path 4 is my normal because Ironheart is so good for it. I could do all but high evolutionary with Ironheart. Easy. And see, the problem with Gene on that path is you can't do what I just did right there because it's got one eye open. Got your tattoo all picked out. I want to do now. Just got to wait for my artist to get back. Hey, there you go. Wait. I have fun. I am one of the few people. Okay, so, you know, I don't mean this to come across the wrong way, and it probably will. So, you know, I'm going to say it anyway. Since I got the proverbial kick in the butt out of 4 Loki, you know, doing tier 1 high tier wars. Tier 3 is pretty easy. And the thing that I love, and the challenge that I give myself is taking 10 fights every war. I still have a war video I've got to put out, by the way, speaking of which, that has a very, very good fight in it. Well, 2 very good fights in it. So that may be tomorrow morning's thing. I got into playing World of Warcraft this morning instead of putting the finishing touches on that video. And I'll be playing World of Warcraft again tomorrow because it's release day for a new expansion. So, anyway, the challenge that I have now is, you know, in 4 Loki, I was given 4, maybe 5 fights every war. And don't get me wrong, you know, I was always trying. I really was. I mean, I was trying hard. I was stressed. I was freaking out. I was all of that. Without a doubt. I mean, but when I have 10 fights lined up, my focus is more. You know, my focus when I'm doing those 10 fights is a lot more. Because if I know I only have 4 or 5 fights, you know, resources, you know, aren't as much of it. And it's more focused because of the resources. When I'm doing 4 or 5 fights, I figure, okay, if I need to throw on 5 or 6 heals, great. You know, so be it. Not that I'm trying to die on 4 or 5 fights. It's just, it becomes, you know, it's less expensive resource-wise. So, doing these wars, I'm more focused because if I screw up, like I did, the last video I put, Spider-Woman finished a fight at 4%. I needed to use her again later on, a couple times. Now, could I have, in 4BGs, gone in and just died in a fight and put a 40% heal in? Yeah, I could have. Could have very easily, and it would have been perfectly fine. But doesn't make for good cinema. You know, so I don't do new champ videos. I don't do a lot of other stuff. I just don't have the time for it. I have the time to sit here and live stream. But I enjoy doing the war videos for the 5 people that enjoy watching it. You know, so I do my thing. You know, that's all I care about. I'm just going in there. I'm doing my thing, and it is fun for me to figure out the puzzle that I need to do to be able to take 10 fights. And that's all it is. It's a big giant puzzle saying, okay, if I bring this champion, I can do these fights, and then so on and so forth down the line. It also makes me feel good that I can take bosses and do all that stuff. It's a big confidence builder for me. My confidence was kind of shot constantly in for Loki. I always felt like the redheaded stepchild. To use that little Turner phrase there. It wasn't anything they ever said or did, by the way. Don't get the wrong impression. They were always great to work with. It's just I always felt like the low man. And I think that was more me than, like I said, more me than anything. That said, I don't think I'd go back. I would go back to hang out with the guys. There was a bunch of good guys in Fort Logan. A bunch of really good, really nice guys. But that said, I don't miss it. Yeah, and some people are like that. You know, to me, the enjoyment that I get is hanging out with you guys doing live streams. You know, I'm never going to claim to be, oh, no, Yusafa. Nope. No toolage there. You know, and it just, like I said, it was me. You know, I felt, you know, I get, you know, when you look at it, and, you know, I'll use Yusafa as an example. Yusafa's got the roster. The hell with anything else. I mean, just, that is intimidating enough. It's like, you know, it's like the guy that just walks in the locker room and just, boom, there he is. And it's like, oh, okay. You know, you lose a little bit there. And then you're in there with Mike and Lags and for a while MSD and, you know, Clown and all these great players. And it's intimidating for a while. And then, you know, if you screw up, you're like, oh, great, they wouldn't have screwed up there. And it just, to me, it compounded. But now, who do I have to compete with? Abdo? I mean, what's that? Yeah, we got 3 when I was there. So, you know, it's just basically being in this alliance brought back fun to Alliance World, which is, I guess, what my point was in the long ramble that I did. It had stopped being fun. It became almost torture for me. Hindsight, I can look back and say that. I didn't think it at the time, but, you know, I was twisting myself up in knots, and now it's fun again. I still miss hanging out with the guys, though. 4BG's is good. You know, you got Zode, you got Zemo, you got Abdo, you got Darkness, you know, Hal. You know, not everybody in there talks though. So you got the quiet group, and then you got the ones that argue in general chat all the damn time. So Zemo. Well, you're at least one of the few that talks and chats and, you know, does stuff. Oh, sorry. I kind of forgot. Hold on. Pause. Poll time. Let's start a poll. What was it, September 10th? I would see. Whoopsie! Too late! You see, Zemo, if you hadn't said anything, no one would know what it was. Little inside joke for the Alliance there. But yeah, okay, good enough and bold. There. But yeah, so I don't know. Zemo's always happy. Did you meet him when we were? Oh, you weren't there. That's why. See, that's why you don't know. You weren't at the Summoners Fest. You phony Canadian. Yourself, I got enough to sig 200 all of them. I don't know if he's looked. He was busy playing Wordle. Hey, fine. You're gonna get this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, but he died. I thought you were. I thought you said you were going. You know, it would have been great to get you there, get Kurd there, you know, Lee, the other the Canadian Lee, and even Lee Rollerson. I don't know if he was there or not. It was a good time. It was. I think most people there had a good time. I think there was a few that didn't, but there was a few that had to work and do a lot of stuff that I think prevented them from having a good time. But since they're Kabam employees, that's to be expected. Did I say Myrtle? No, Wordle. Wordle, the word game. Wordle. And yes, I love Myrtle Beach. I've been there more times than I care to think about, since it's only 3.5 hours away from me. Disney took your vacation, but Ada will do that. I don't, to me, I'd much rather, if I'm going down there, I know Disney's fun for the kids, but I'd much rather go to Universal. Oh, it was an argument in our chat today over something. It was just, to me, it was Zemo and Zode being Zemo and Zode. I can tell when Zemo and Zode are in the chat when I leave for an hour to go to a meeting and I'm not paying attention to the chat, and I come back and see like 100 messages in 4BG's general chat, then I know that Zemo and Zode are they're like brothers. You love your brother, but at the same time, you got to fight with your brother. Because no one else will appreciate you as much as your brother when you fight. So. Sometimes it is there, Aaron. There's not a lot of lively chatters in 4BGs, which is kind of a shame. I'm not the liveliest of the group either, but all right, let's finish this off, then we're done with Arena. And let me tell you, Kingpin with recoils is a completely different beast. I mean, he's still a beast without him. But with him, still good. So good. And that arena's done. Now we've got 15 minutes to go yet. If I'm going to do my 2 hours. Oh yeah. That's exactly right there, Goda. That's what I'm referring to. They're like, I could show you the chats. I mean, they're like brothers. The unit grind is done. I'm looking forward. This year I'm doing something different. Typically when I would get to 1 million battle chips, I'd open them. I think I'm gonna let them roll over. Because I certainly don't need the gold. I don't need the energy refills. Oh, speaking of energy refills, that's something we can do. I need to figure something out here. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 full, getting ready to expire. Guess what we're going to go stock up on, I think. 5,500. How many are over here? We'll probably claim the ones from over here. And then we'll pull ourselves up on Elder's Marks. Would love to get, I think tomorrow I'll do a bigger push for 200 points. Hey, Nameless, welcome in. I think I've got a bunch of this stuff that I not going to accidentally claim at this time. That pisses me off that I wasted that much radiance last time around. Okay, I think that's enough of those for now. The rest will last a couple days, if there is any more. Okay, the rest will last. Let's go store. I claim milestones. It's weird. I claim them on Thursday and I claim them on Sunday when the arenas are done. It's just a pain to go in there and do it more than that. But, you know, you get selected to death. So I claim them just a couple times a week. It makes me feel better. Okay, this is number 2. Usually came all the milestones that I get at the end of the... Yeah, I could do that because I complete an arena in a session, usually. All right, I think that's it. I don't think I need to use another one. Or did I miscount in my head? I miscounted in my head. I got to use 2 more. How many minis? 1, 2, 3, 4 littles. And we'll use big. Then I've got 1 more after this. Okay. But I like to play the resource games. I like to try and game the system as best I can to keep my resources from expiring. I know it's very Brian Grantish. That gets me pretty darn close to max, doesn't it? Can't do math in my head tonight and that's it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It worked out. We're back up to 9,500 without too much of a sweat. All right, let's go open some stuff. I still got this 4 that I'm holding on to. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm waiting for the day that I need some of the alloy or embers or whatever the heck the ISO equivalent is. I'm expecting a bunch of nothing here. Whoa! That's a win. 88 units, big win. Holy moly, units twice. Stop the presses. It's Lee Boyce luck. Hey, we got a 4-star green pool. Don't tell me that he does not look green. Or is it just my eyes? I'd like to see the 7-star version pop up there. I don't think I've ever pulled one of the rare trophy champs like this. Let's see if we got any more units. Not bad, 264 units. It still wasn't worth the grind, but yeah, is what it is. Let's see what else we can open up. And while I'm thinking of one last thing on the other difference with Alliance War is in for Loki, if I died, I felt absolutely horrible. Like I have let everybody down. And that's not a feeling I like. My ego is fragile. You know, blow sunshine up my ass, tell me I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, and then I feel okay. Hey, we can do a 7-star Awakening Gem. In 4BGs, if I die, it's expected. If I don't die, people wonder what the heck you're doing wrong. If this is a tech gem, I don't know what I'm going to do because they won't put out enough tech champions that I will need them for. I will need a trade-in store. in the worst way. I spoke that into existence, didn't I? I spoke that one right into existence. I guess I could use a tech for Star-Lord and the romance gem for She-Hulk. Unless I knew the new champions are going to be in the Titan or romance. I don't think they are. Or Valentine's, I guess is what that one is. Well, Blue Marble would fit the bill. Ronan would fit the bill. Kitty Pryde would fit the bill. Speaking of Ronan, 404, is that enough? I may hold on to this for whatever the new store is. Okay. Do we open up an incursions crystal, or do we hold on to the currency for whatever the new currency is when it rolls over? The only reason I would consider doing it is, believe it or not, I don't have Ronin. Got the rest of them multiple times. I think I may save for cash in. Yeah, I think we'll save for cash in. Let's go take a look at one other crystal we could do. I would think so. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll wait until I see what they do with it. The other one that we can do, I don't think I need, I still need, I think I still need Mordo. And I need to awaken Vision Arcus. But I'm not spending any of my loyalty for it. And I've only got 8 left, so I'm not going to do that either. All right. Yeah, the only one, I don't think I have Mordo. Yeah, I don't have Mordo. So I'm missing Mordo from the 7 stars. And then Mr. Ronan down here. And I think that's all the champions that I'm missing from the basic. Because Blue Marvel and Jessica aren't in there. Katie, Goldpool, and Toad are not in there. Not yet, at least. Toad will be eventually. Heimdall and Thanos aren't. Kang and Ultron aren't. JJJ I'll get in a few days. And Mordo and Strange, I'll get Strange in a few days. And how many days is it? 13 days. 13 days. And then we get to open up, what is that? Uh, 25, 30, I'm rounding. 35, 36 at least. I'm not a big kitty person. I'm going to save it because I don't care about awakening She-Hulk. I'm not ever going to use her. will probably awaken Star-Lord. I just, with that number of stupid tech gems, if I only get JJJ once, that's fine. I've got an awakening gem there. But it's like science. I could put it in a spot if I wanted to. Mystic or Mutant X23. You can see even the generic doesn't look like it's that many. I figure they'll give us a way to awaken Stellar Star-Lord at some point. A way to awaken Lumitrix, a way to awaken Imperiosa. So that's all the champs I've got that are unawakened. Why don't I sell the 6-star generics for the 7-star? What are you talking about? You can do that? Oh, it's Sig Stones. I thought you were talking about 7-star awakening gems. Yeah, I don't. Nah. I mean, I could use them. In about 20 years, you never know. I'm waiting for them to give a trade-in store, like they did once upon a time. Because the other thing, I figure they got to it, they did it once before. I want them to do it again. Because the other thing I've got, and this crap that I hold on to that I never open up, there's 11 there, and then there's 15 5-star. I want them to give a trade-in store so that I can get different stuff. The other thing, here's one for you. You want to see gross. Sigil store. Let's just say we wanted to buy a Titan. We've got 914, whatever the sigil credits are. What kind of stuff would I just want to trade it. I want to basically trade up. Trade up 5-star gems for 6-star, 6-star gems for 7. That's it. I don't need more crystals and all that. So I'm kind of holding on to that for them to do something there. When they're changing all these stores around, I could buy a couple copies of Sigil, a couple more copies of her. But I don't know. Don't know. People hoarding things forever is why things in tradings. Yeah, well, I do that. Would this game ever do alternates? No, they're not going to do alternate skin. They're kind of doing some alternate versions of them as special characters. Go, you've got the 7-star. I don't think I can get them side. Yeah, I do have them side by side. So you have Star-Lord and Stellar Forge Star-Lord. So, same champion, just 2 different versions of them. And they've got that throughout. You've got kind of 2 different versions of Ultron. You've got 2 different versions of Vision. Multiple different versions of Spider-Man. A couple different versions of Iron Man and some derivatives in there. So, I don't think they would do alternate skins. As close as they get, as you can see there with Valkyrie and Yondu, they've got kind of a different color, kind of that rainbow glow going in the background. It's considered a first appearance profile picture. So that's kind of what they do. $167 versions of Spider, pretty much. And all of them but one suck. And that one that doesn't suck is debatable. Of the male variety of Spider. Of the female variety of Spider, there's a couple good ones. Spider-Woman's pretty darn good. Silk's pretty good. You know, if you consider Spider-Ham, he's okay. But the other versions of Spidey, I know Stark's Spidey work is okay. Yeah, Starky's good. That's what I'm saying. There's one that's good. And it's debatable. Okay, Peter Parker is good. I forgot about him when I was talking about it. So you got the top two are good. Spider-Punk, meh. Depends on the meta. Depends on fights. He's useful for a couple things. Starky is okay. Glass Cannon, just don't get hit. I don't really like him for that reason. Spider-Ham can be a pain, can be good. Game's kind of passing him by. He's kind of getting forgotten about a little bit. Silk, okay. Spidey, 2099. I used to use the crap out of that guy. He's okay. Spidey Supreme. Miles, no. And this isn't all of them because there's some other ones that aren't 7 stars. OG Spidey, Spider-Gwen, Stealth Spidey. Stealthy's okay. I'm not a big fan of. Same reason I'm not the biggest Starky guy. They just, even block hits hurt way too much using them. Yeah, I will agree with that. Starky and Paviter are on a much different level. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of Stealthy. Probably because I hate fighting against him. But anyway, I gotta go. Let's see. Hey, Senator L. Let's see. What's up, man? Always a pleasure to see you providing awesome gameplay. What are your thoughts on the new March champs? You know what? Before I end, I haven't looked at whatever they released today. Let's see what they released. Kurt said it's in the Alliance chat. There it is. Let me grab this and put it into a browser we can actually open up and share, which would be this one. And we will pausify it if it wants to even open up. We will share it. There we go. And it's spinning. It's thinking about it. Let me refresh and see if it... There we go. Big screen. Good, 720p. Okay, let's go back here and see what we got. We got a blur. I don't like making it big, so we're gonna come back here. I'd like to make it somewhere in between those. So what do we have here? We have Madeline Pryor, and you can see there you've got the inexorable. Let's go big. The hell with it. You got an inexorable buffed when she's throwing a special. Oh, I'm seeing here his inexorable fails. pass with fear. You got a halt. Got degen damage going. And that is the weirdest special 3 I think I've ever seen. I do like that. That to me is a very, very cool effect. Yeah, you don't see much of, what is it, Pixel or Pixie, whatever her name is. Except for you can see up her nose. Okay. So, hard to say anything about them. They look, I like the looks, but the issue's going to be gameplay. How do they play? That's all I care about. Starkey isn't doing Nick in 30 seconds. True. Yeah, like I said, I'm not, you know, bad-mouthing any of them. I just don't like them. I don't like stealthy. Part of it is the combo feels weird to me, but to each his own. I don't like Starkey either. Starkey's ranked 3 there, but I don't ever use him for anything. Probably save Titan crystals. And I'm going to open up until I have at least 1 copy of each of the new ones. And then I'll see what I've got as far as awakening gems go. And once they're all awakened, they'll be saved. Maybe. The Ascension thing may come into play some. So we just got to see. I got to see what they've got. I got to see their kits. We should see more on Friday. I would assume. It is this Friday for live stream, isn't it? Have they announced it? I thought it was this Friday. Because, well, let me see. I can tell you how I know. Side quest has 6 days, so yeah, it's got to be this Friday because you'll get a new side quest, a new event quest. So yeah, they announced it. Okay, I thought they did. I'm just not seeing it. Real quick. Anyhow, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific time. It's a different time too, isn't it? Or is that the normal time? I thought I saw something about them doing it an hour different. Because that is then at 1 o'clock my time. So yeah, it's an hour later. It used to be 9 a.m. Pacific. It used to come on at noon Eastern. Okay. Alrighty, folks. That's gonna do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow. Continue the grind. I gotta go let some puppies out and I gotta go get some sleep. So, until then, hope everyone has a great evening. Good luck in the crystals. Good luck in the Battlegrounds. Good luck if you're playing MCOC poker or whatever you want to call it this time around. And until tomorrow, everyone have a great evening and take care. And thank you again to the Lees, by the way, if you're still here. Thank you, Lee Boyce, Lee Rollerson. Sorry. Forgot to say that at the end.